Good evening, all. How are you, children?
Good evening, sir. We are good. How are you?
Fine. I'm doing good.
Good, sir.
Okay, we'll start with a new topic today. Okay, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
What about you, children? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we'll be starting with linear equations in two variables. So number system we done, linear equations in two variables. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let me share the screen. If any one of your friends are there, please do ask them to join the class.
Sir, will you discuss question paper today or tomorrow? Next week?
See, many of you might not have finished the exam, so I don't want to discuss now. We'll discuss it later tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. Look at this topic name is linear equations,
Sir, is it not polynomials?
two variables.
Sir,
Huh?
is
See,
it not polynomials?
polynomials also will be discussing, but polynomials are separate than this lesson. Look at this, you have a syllabus here. So first term topic, first term. So number system, linear equations in two variables, coordinate geometry, lines and angles, triangles.
Sir, but in NCERT book, second they give polynomials. Sir.
If you wait and if you make me to talk, I'll talk. I know it is given polynomials. Kindly, please, when I'm talking, don't interrupt me in between, please. Okay. I know that polynomials is given to you. No problem. If you want me to start polynomials, I'll go with the polynomials. Then quadrilaterals given to you, circles, constructions, surface areas and volume, statistics and probability, which means, statistics will be learning there and probability this. So your seniors had term 1 and term 2 syllabuses. So term 1 syllabus, in term 1 syllabus, we had this lesson called linear equations in two variables. In term 2, we have polynomials. So do you want me to go with the polynomials? Then let's go with polynomials. That's fine. Look, shall we go with, second topic, we'll go with polynomials. No problem. Polynomials. Okay, we'll start with the polynomials. As per concern, so we'll go with the polynomials. Yes. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So listen the class properly. We'll be finishing very simple lesson. If you do not understand this, other topics would be like, quite difficult for you. No problem. Guys, I am just discussing. I thought of discussing linear equations in two variables. Why? Because see, if you have term 1, term 2 kind of pattern this year also, then it would be a kind of difficult for you. So that is the reason I thought of finishing term 1 syllabus. No, mostly you will not be having. Okay, no problem. Let's go with polynomials only. Even you understand polynomials, it will be easy for you to understand the linear equations in two variables lesson. So please listen this class carefully. Okay, people.
Yes, sir.
every one of you. Basically, what do you mean by polynomial? Basically, polynomials is an expression. Let me write here. Polynomial is an expression with one or more terms with a non-zero coefficient. With a non-zero coefficient. So what do you mean by coefficient? You have, I'm sure you might have learned about algebraic expressions in class 8. Am I
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Yes, you
Yes.
have learned algebraic expressions are made up of variables, constants by using mathematical operators. That is what we learned in algebraic expressions. Now, with the help of algebraic expressions, we'll be talking about polynomials. Okay, good. Here, look at this. In a polynomial, look at this here. In polynomial, in polynomial, each expression in it is called term. For example, if I say x square plus 2x plus 5, here look at this, x square is a term, 2x is a term, 5 is a term. Okay, so we have three terms here. What are they? These are what? Terms. Okay, people? Yes. All right. Any doubts till this?
Sir, can you let me in the meeting? I'm joining through another device.
Okay. Very simple, beta. Now look at this here. If I take one more example, x square, or you said 2x. What is 2 here?
So
Coefficient
constant?
coefficient of x.
Yes, sir.
Sir, is there a class today?
Sorry. Sorry.
Sir, is there a class today?
Yes, this is class only. Vishnu, this is class only. Today we have class. That is why we are in.
Okay, sir.
Then what is this? What do you think this? What's happening here then? Isn't this a class?
Yes, sir, this is a class.
This is a class. Then now you are asking. Okay. So coefficient of x. You said understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Now can I say all real numbers? All real numbers are polynomials. Can you say all real numbers are polynomials or not? Yes or no, children?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. See, all real numbers are polynomials without any variables. You say without any variables. Without any variables.
So then variables are non-real numbers.
Variables are, look at this here, you can write, look at, yes. 1, 2, 3 examples. -1, 5, 9, 5 by 2.
Variables are non-real numbers.
All real numbers are polynomials without any variables. We will not be using any variable here. Check. Do you have any variable here? We don't have
That's what
variable.
variables are non-real numbers.
Variables are non-real numbers only. Ma. Variable is nothing but what? All alphabet kind of things. Okay. How can you just compare? How can you just take them into what do you call that? Real numbers. Variables are different than this one. Okay. Understood my point?
Yes.
Understood. First, suppose look at this here. You said 2x. Here 2 is a constant, x is a variable. But here you don't have any variables, x, y, z kind of thing. You are not writing anything over there, right? So all real numbers are polynomials without any variables. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next. Next, what can we write the point? Next point I can write here is these all are next point. 1 second, guys. Someone is joining. I think someone. Tanvi, why are you late, Tanvi? Tanvi, you are late. Why? Beta, look at it here. All real numbers are polynomials, and these are called as what? These are called as constant polynomials. These are called constant polynomials. These are called as constant polynomials. Clear? Okay. Next, one more point. The constant polynomial zero is called zero polynomial. What is it? Zero polynomial. Everyone write every point. Everyone must write there, guys. Everyone should write. Quick. Understood, guys? Here what we are writing, polynomial is nothing but understood. What are the polynomials? All real numbers are polynomials here. Okay. So I just told you what is term here, what is coefficient here. Correct. Now shall we go for the types of polynomials, guys?
Can you one scroll up? Start in the top.
Okay. Guys, if at all you have any doubts, do ask me immediately. Okay. Types of
Sir,
yes.
sir, can you scroll up to the top of the page? Yes, sir.
Okay, people. Now types of polynomial is what? Just the constant zero called as a zero polynomial, etc. Now we'll start with the zero polynomial. First of all, we start with the constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. Okay. Now constant polynomial is nothing but what just I told that. Polynomial containing
Numbers which are constant and they don't have.
exactly good. Polynomial containing one term only. One term only. That is consisting a constant. Consisting a constant is what? Constant polynomial. Example, you write anything. 4 minus 3, 4 by 3, 9 by 8, minus 11 by 3, anything, etc. Clear, guys? Very simple, beta. Polynomial containing only one term only. That is what is that is consisting a constant, or a polynomial containing a constant. Polynomial containing only one term, that is constant. So you can write this point here as well, beta. Look at it here. You can write this point. These 2 points I wrote here, right? This point, and this point you can write under this constant polynomial as well. You can write that. If you want, you can shift that point here as well, guys. Those 2 points you can write under the constant polynomial, no problem. Next, we'll go with the zero polynomial. Understood, guys, what is constant polynomial? Any doubts?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, zero polynomial, about zero polynomial also under constant polynomial list, right?
Yes, zero is also constant, right? Yes. Look at this now. Write a polynomial. We'll write a polynomial. A polynomial consisting of one term, namely zero only, is called a zero polynomial. Okay, children. Zero polynomial is nothing but what? A polynomial consisting of one term, namely zero only, is called a zero polynomial. Okay. Next.
Zero polynomial comes under constant polynomial.
Yes.
Then why is it a subset one?
Zero polynomial comes under constant polynomial only, but in zero polynomial we have only one zero. Apart from zero, we will not be having anything. Correct? Constant polynomial is nothing but what? Including zero, every term will come. 4 minus 3, all real numbers will come under constant polynomial. Clear?
So zero polynomial is a part of constant polynomial.
Yes. Next, monomial. Monomial. Monomial is nothing but beta having only one term. Polynomials having only one term is called monomial. Mono is nothing but basically mono is nothing but one basically. Okay. Okay. Example, you say anything.
Constant and monomial.
7x, 9x square minus 3x square by 2. Anything you write, etc. Sorry, you're saying something?
So what is the difference between constant polynomial and monomial then?
Constant polynomial is nothing but having only constant. Now look at it here. A constant polynomial can be a monomial as well. Constant polynomial can be monomial. Look at this here. First of all, let me say here monomial is nothing but beta. It can be like this as well. You understand my point? See here, constant polynomial was 7, 9, minus 3 by 2. These are constant polynomials. But look at it here.
So like there's no variable, right?
There will not be a variable in constant polynomial. In monomial, you can write with the variables, with the constants also you can write monomials. Even look at it, these numbers. Even constant polynomial can become a monomial. Understood my point? But all monomials can't be a constant polynomials. Understood my point?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear,
Yes,
beta?
sir.
We will not be having variables in constant polynomials and zero polynomial. And in monomial, we can have variable and we may not have. Even we do not have any variable, still it can be called as a monomial. The condition is
Sir,
what?
once can you show the definition of
One
polynomial?
second. Don't interrupt me, please. Having only one term should be there. Only one term is there. That is a monomial. That's it. Understood my point, guys?
Yes.
Clear? Yes.
So if they
Yes,
give one number which is to be known as -3, then we can write it as constant polynomial and monomial.
Sorry.
So like zero polynomial is only zero, like it only consists of zero.
It's only zero. Only zero.
Sir, if
Sir,
they give
can you know the definition of polynomial?
can we name it also after constant polynomial and zero polynomial?
Constant polynomial. I can't hear you.
No, sir. I am saying if they give 0, can we name it as constant polynomial and zero polynomial? Because you said zero polynomial is a part of constant polynomial.
That is what I have been saying. I said yes as well. I answered for that question. Yes. I gave a green signal for that. Yes. You're right. Next. Monomial, binomial, binomial. Bi means 2 beta. Bi means what? 2.
Two terms, sir.
Bi means 2 basically. Polynomials having 2 terms. Having only 2 terms. Okay. Basically, you write an example. Let's say 3x square plus 2, 9x cube minus 4. Anything you write, 9x to the power of 8 minus 9x square. Okay, anything you write. Now 3x minus, are you right? Okay, let's write like this. 9x by 3 plus 4. All these are binomials. Clear? Next, trinomial. Any doubts, children? So far, any doubts?
no doubt, sir.
No, sir.
Is it clear with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Nitya ji, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Tri means 3. That's it. Polynomials having 3 terms are called as trinomial. Example, you say x to cube plus x square plus x. Okay, you say 9x square plus 5x minus 3, 5x cube plus 4x square minus 4. You say minus 3x cube by 2 plus 4x square by 5 minus 9 plus 9. All these are what? All these are what? Trinomials. Clear? Any doubts so far? Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Basically, polynomial is nothing but beta. Poly means many. What do you mean by poly? Poly means many. Nomial means terms. Poly means what? Many. Many terms. The lesson name is what? Many terms. So look at an expression, one or more terms with a non-zero coefficient is what? Polynomial. Poly means many, nomial means terms. So yes. Next we'll go with the next concept called degree of the polynomial.
So for polynomial, trinomial, can we give example to be like a 7x square plus 1 plus 3x5.
Okay, this one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, trinomial only. Why? Because 3 terms. Because this is 1 term, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Degree of the polynomial is nothing but beta. Highest power of the variable is degree. Highest power of the variable. Power of the variable.
The polynomial part of types of the polynomial or separate?
Polynomial. Sorry, degree is a different concept, not part of poly, not types, guys. Degree of the polynomial is separate concept.
Okay.
Is the degree of the polynomials. Okay, highest power of the variable in a polynomial is the degree of the polynomial. For example, look at this here. For example, look at this here. You write x cube plus 2x square minus 5x. Okay. What is the degree here?
Sir, 3.
Degree should be 3. Why? Because what is highest power here? 3. So 3 is a degree. Very simple. But I look at this here. For everyone, write a note here. Power of the variable must be a whole number. Okay. If it is not whole number, then degree of the polynomial doesn't exist. Correct? Understood my point?
Sir, but then what about if you're doing root?
Huh?
Like 4 root equals to 4 to the power 1 by 2, right? That is not a whole number.
I didn't get you. Can you repeat again? Can you repeat the? Can you talk loudly
Sir,
somewhat?
whenever we are doing the root of something like 4 root, sir, it will be 4 raised to the power 1 by 2, right?
That is 1 by 2 can't be a whole number, right? Understood my point? Look at this here now. Here, yes. Look at this here. For saying a polynomial, beta, look at this here. For suppose you say 9x to the power of 1 by 2 minus 3x square plus 5x cube. Now tell me here whether it is a polynomial or not. It is not a polynomial. Look at this beta. What I told. Look at this here. Here what I told, power of the variable must be a whole number. I said x power is what here? It is not a whole number. So degree is not defined here. Clear?
Okay, sir. Yes,
Understood
sir.
my point?
Understood.
Sir, it's not a polynomial and there's no degree, right?
Yes. If it is not a polynomial, then how come degree possible? It is not even a polynomial. There is no, there is not possibility of defining a degree, right? Degree.
Sir, in the example, is there 2m square?
Sorry.
So what did you write? X cube plus 2m square? Or
Where?
Sir, in the
in the
degree of
example?
polynomials
2x
example.
square. Better. That is 2x square.
Okay,
I'll
sir.
be writing everything in terms of x only, not m. Lalit. Guys, I think within the 8 minutes, the meeting is going to end. You have to join again. Okay. Next. Degree is not possible. Now, guys, here we will see now under degree of the polynomial, we'll see different
Sir,
concepts. In one variable.
sir,
Yes.
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, while you were saying, actually, my microphone was having a problem. I have a small doubt, sir.
Yes.
The power of the variable must be a whole number, you said. If it was like 2 to the power minus 2, then is it in count?
2 to the power of?
Minus 2.
I'm saying only power of the variable. 2 is a variable here.
Yes, sir.
2 is a variable or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, 2 is a constant. Look at this beta here. 2 to the power of minus 2 x square plus 4x to the power of minus 3 plus 9x square. You write, now look at this. It is a polynomial. So what is the degree now? Degree is 2 here. Understood my point? Degree is 2 here. Degree here I'm talking. You just check only power of the variables, not constants. Constant could be anything. Constant power can be anything, minus, plus, anything. It can be. Constant power we will not be bothering about. You check only power of the variables. Okay, people?
Sir,
Sir,
the
so
next
like if the power of the variable is like -2, then it won't be, right?
It won't be. Minus 2 can't be a whole number, right?
Yes, sir.
Degree is equal to 2 here.
go
Clear?
up. And can you go up?
Yes.
Little, sir. Yes, sir.
Next, in one variable is nothing but what? Let's see. In case a polynomial is in one variable, then highest power of the variable is called as the degree of the variable. Let's say an example. In case polynomial can be in one variable as well, right? For suppose, let's say that you have root 2 minus y cube plus y to the power of 5 plus y to the power of y to the power of 6. 2 into y to the power of 6. So this polynomial is in y, correct? Polynomial in y, correct? This is a polynomial in y. Now what is this? This is a polynomial in x, isn't it? Poly in x.
Sir, like if both are like both variables can also be, right?
Yes, I'll tell you. Ruko zara, one by one we'll go. Yes, that it can be like that as well. I'll tell you. In one, after this, immediately we'll discuss that. In one variable is nothing but, look at it, having only one variable throughout the expression. Here throughout the expression I have only one variable called y, and the degree of the y is what? So degree is what here now? Degree is 6. Correct?
Yes,
Highest
6.
power is 6. Very simple. Next thing we'll learn in two variables. Correct? In two variables. Let's see an example. But in case a polynomial is in more than one variable, then sum of the power of the variable is what? Taken as a, what you have to take? If then sum of the,
Sir, in between your voice was not audible for a long time, sir.
not long time I was not speaking. Do not worry. If the polynomial is in more than one variable, then the sum of the powers of the, one second, let me write. Sum of the powers of the variables would be considering as the degree of the polynomial. Degree of the polynomial. In like let's see an example. For suppose you have a, let's say you have like this 9x cube minus 5y square. Let's say 5x square into y cube plus 7. Now tell me, this is a polynomial in how many variables? This is a polynomial in two variables. Polynomial, one second. Polynomial is in two variables. Polynomial in two variables which are
Sir,
x
so
and
highest
y.
power will be like sum.
So degree is what now? Degree is what?
Sir, 5.
Degree is equal to 5. What I told, if polynomial is in more than two variables or more than one variable, then we will be adding the powers of the variables. So here x and y I have. So power of the x is 2, power of the y is 3. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So degree is equal to 5.
We add power.
Okay.
Sir, in 9 cube, x has power 3, sir. So why can't we add power 3 and y power 3 and have 6?
Why? They are not a term. In a single term, you have to consider. This is separate term, this is separate term, right?
Yes, sir.
Both separate term you can't take like that. In a single term, you have to consider. Okay.
Sir, the dot stands for multiplication. No?
This dot denotes your multiplication beta.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Next, look, I'll give an example. Look, it is now 9. Any example you say minus 3a cube b to the power of 5. Okay. Minus 2a square b to the power of 8 plus 3 minus 4 into a to the power of 3. Now tell me.
4 terms.
Sir, the degree is 8. No, sir, 13.
Sir,
Sir,
it's
it's
18.
13.
Sir, the degree is 18.
Sir,
What is the
it's
degree?
13. Sir,
18.
Sir,
13.
it's 10.
Degree
Sir,
is
it's
not
13.
18.
Sir, 10.
18.
Sir, 13.
Sir, 8.